with the fans, we're going to win and we're going to grow together. Finally, I'd like to tell you that this organization is a very caring organization. It is committed to cause-related activities. It will do the right things at the right time. And we're going to be staffing up with a talented group of professionals that will be arriving, and also people in the community. But let me at this time introduce to you the leader, a young man that has put all of this together in a miraculously short period of time, a guy who's been exceedingly successful in his business career at a very young age. He is a #1 hockey fan. I thought I was a big hockey fan, but he happens to root professionally at the NHL level for a different team. I won't tell you which one. I don't know if he'll have the courage to tell you. But now I know his heart and his soul is right here in this arena and in this wonderful city and in this wonderful area of Quad Cities. It's a privilege for me to introduce to you the new principal owner of the team, Mr. Chris Lencheski. Chris?
Thank you all, and I mean that from the deepest part of my heart. There's so many people when you get to this stage and do one of these, and I've had the real privilege over the years to have the benefit of working with some great men and women in our businesses. And if we've had any measure of success, and it's hard to hear sometimes when Steve and others talk about what we built in NASCAR, and these kind of meetings lead inevitably to everybody Googling my name, and the men and women who've supported our ideas and our companies and our clients, over the years, whether it be Coke or GM, these are good, hard-working people who busted their chops to get where they were, and we are so proud of the commitment they've shown to us. And it was commitment like that Steve Ryan, many months ago, as he started to get to know our organization, said to me, "You might want to think about hockey." And I said, I use my suite at the Flyer games. I have a house outside Philadelphia, as a date night for my daughters. I travel a lot with this crazy racing business, and I find that I can absolutely look at the schedule and say I'm going to go out with one of my 3 daughters to a hockey game. And they don't really care what cares on the ice. I certainly do. They like the Dippin' Dots, and they like to get their faces painted. But what taught me something in that experiment was that we're in a lot of sports. We had the benefit of being in a lot of sports. And I said, my passion on that ice every day is that I live and die with this team. I have since a child. Good and the bad. And when you have passion, it can lead you down alleys sometimes that you're just simply blind. Our sports business, our NASCAR programs, our Smith & Wesson cars, our NOS Energy Drink cars, Mike's Hard Lemonade, whatever they've been through the years, they've always been about business. So I brought Steve on board, and it fulfills another mantra for us. I really truly believe in the saying, a little gray hair in your pilot and your doctor will go a long way. And Steve certainly fits that bill. But that matters, because you can't substitute experience. And so when we started looking at this, and Steve started down the path of hockey, it really did carry us a lot of places. And I remember a call that we got from David Lefevre and Howard Cornfield, who said, "You might want to think about us. We've got some things going on." And in our business, the business of sport, it's very much your business. These teams exist in the public trust. They're ours to run, and hopefully run with your permission. Run them well, on the ice, off the ice, every single day. But for us, it was also business. And I must say that Scott Mullen, the board at the I, everybody that we spoke to behind the scenes over the last 8 weeks really, have been exceptionally motivated. And the fans, who many of our customers, our colleagues, and our employees came in over the last 7 to 8 weeks, coming in and out of the market, trying to do it under the cover of night to talk to people, saying, what are you looking for? What can we deliver? Those kinds of conversations were the real reason. So Steve hit it right on the head. We're here because of you, and we hope that with you we can be successful. I'd like to thank Scott, the board at the I, the Convention and Visitors Bureau, David Lefevre, Howard Cornfield, and the many fans who took so much time from our staff. I'd like to thank Eric Gallagher, my partner in this venture, specifically because Eric has seen our company and my friendship over the years grow. And as I said, we want to go in this sport. We're going to go a big way. He said, Chris, I'm there. I watch this. I want to thank Ken Freebowitz, who's sitting back in Philadelphia, watching this at home. And most importantly, I'd like to thank, obviously, my wife and my daughters who give me the ability and the support to go to these kinds of things, because it really does take a lot out of you. So thanks. And the IHL for believing in some of the mantras that we believed in. Midwest hockey, weekend hockey, price points that we thought made sense, strategies on the ice that we also thought made sense. Our commitment to winning is always set at these kinds of things. We have to earn that. That's a day in, day out schedule. But I felt that if we went and put the best experienced people on our team, we'd be that much further ahead. Over the last 7 to 8 weeks, we've been real quiet about what our plans are. And today really is an introductory call. Scott very much wanted us to meet the season ticket holders. Some of you were kind enough to participate in things. But he specifically wanted us to say, look, we're coming, and we're proud to be back. We'd like to thank Howard and David for their support behind the scenes. And we're pleased that so many people over the last several hours, as they started to see the logos and the thoughts and the ideas, have said, boy, we really like what you guys are going. We hope to keep that up. Our commitments to the family experience. We have lots of things we're going to be announcing over the next several weeks that will show you that. And our commitment is to the hockey diehards. The physicality of the play was a major selling point to me. When you're a fan of the Broad Street Bullies, it can hurt when you see certain kind of hockey play. But we believe that hockey for us and the parameters of that relationship is what it's all about. And when we say the parameters of relationship, I have to put my businessman hat on, not my hockey passion hat, not my one that wanted to see all the guys on this cup. We look at this, and Scott believed this as well, and this is what took a lot of time. The parameters of our relationship here is the whole of the fan experience. It's not just enough to buy a ticket. We have to look at this collectively. Concession prices, you'll see reduced prices. Scott and his group are committed to that. Parking, you'll see reduced parking. Scott and I are committed to that. Fan sections, value sections, Sunday hockey and skates after the game. It's the whole of the experience. And when you take the whole of the experience, from the day you leave your door or pick up the phone and call us, that's the first day we have to earn your trust. We have a lot of exciting announcements, several coming over the next few weeks. Our aim is for perfection. We will inevitably fall short. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I'll remind some of the diehards who immediately started saying, you gotta have this guy, you gotta have that guy. When it comes to hockey, I got a guy here who ran an NHL team who's gonna know a lot more about me and hockey than I will, I should say. We ask for your support. We certainly will need your patience, but we hope to earn your respect. These kinds of things are fun and exciting. They're also a little bit scary. But if we didn't have the base of support that we saw here today, the many politicos and boards who called us up and say, hey, great, and the sponsors also did. We really want hockey. You just have to understand that to the core. We wouldn't be here. So I'd really like to take a few minutes to introduce Eric Gallagher, because he's got some very specific parts and a lot of the success behind the scenes in the mountains and volumes of paperwork on something like this. And believe me, we can create lots of it. Go to Eric Gallagher, my partner, and someone who's worked tirelessly over the last several months to come here and make this happen. Eric.
Good afternoon. I'll just take a few minutes to thank you all for coming out today. We're very proud and excited to be here as a member of the Quad Cities community and to bring you the new Quad City Mallards. I've worked with Chris for more than 10 years as he's built his NASCAR and sports marketing businesses, and I've seen his successes and I've seen the hard times, and mostly they've been successes, and I can promise you that we are going to work tirelessly to make this as professional and successful a franchise for the Quad Cities as we possibly can. The traditions of the city are great in hockey, and that's what we were primarily looking for, is a community where hockey means something. That's about all.